While playing 99 Nights in the Forest, have you ever wondered if this is a true story or just a fiction? This deer, this cultist fighting children in the game, and so on. Or this is just a horror game or a true story that happened in real life. Right now you will find out what a deer really is, and whether such a creature existed in real life. And what was there really such a story about 99 Nights in the Forest in real life? Where it was taken? It will be very interesting to see where all this came from. And that's why you need to like this video, be sure to subscribe as well, because we'll really try to figure out the story of 99 Nights in the Forest in real life and look for something similar. And in fact, this is a really interesting video, because I myself was interested in analyzing this whole real life story. Be sure to watch it to the end, you definitely won't regret it, so watch it to the end. Okay, let's start. Bro, I found a great game where you can chill in Roblox. I recommend it to the best game where you can have a fun. Highest jump ever. In that game you will never get bored. You must jump over your opponents. By the way, you'll definitely like the game. I leave a link in the description and in the comments. I tried and have a lot of fun. Let's go to the video. Guys, I want to gain 10,000 subscribers. Help me reach the goal, thanks. Who is a deer in 99 Nights in the Forest? Many of you think he just lived in the forest and appeared out of nowhere, but that's not true. Who was a deer image based on? A long monster with antlers. Someone says it's Skinwalker. I think that's not true, and it's a Wendigo. He's the original deer from 99 Nights in the Forest in real life. Wendigo is a demonic creature that often lives in the forest. It sounds like a deer and looks dangerous. You won't be surprised, but like deer. It also kidnaps people and is afraid of the light. Of course, if you don't believe in horror stories, you already understand that it's a mythology. And that's it, it's a fictional creature. But the Wendigo looks much scarier than the deer from 99 Nights in the Forest. Its sounds are also scarier, and it does roughly the same thing as a deer. It attacks people and lives in the forest. And as I said, it's a fictitious demonic creature. And it's no wonder there are cultists in the game who worship a deer. Cultists also wear antlers as a sign of worship of deer from the game. In real life, I haven't found any photos of people worshipping Wendigo, so it was most likely the developers' imagination. I think there were exactly the same crazy people in real life who worshipped a mythical creature. That's exactly what the developers copied from. I found a video of Wendigo. Let's watch it, and then you'll hear my comments. I don't know if it's real or fake, but please share your opinion in the comments. It looked like a staged video. I even have a question, why the cameraman didn't turn back because the Wendigo was audible. And especially if you look closely, it looks very much like a costume, so the video raised doubts. If this video is real, then it's definitely creepy. But I don't know, it sounds scary. A big deer standing on its feet is the same as if a lizard was dancing. Well, where does the deer come from? There's a theory that it was an ordinary deer that was being experimented on, and now he doesn't trust people and he needs to survive and escape from the forest. How old could the deer from 99 Nights in the Forest be? He is most likely the result of experiments. I think he's over from 3 years old. Notes about him can be found inside houses, and it's right in there that only recently he began to be noticed in the forest. Is the story of 99 Nights in the Forest fictional? Partly yes, partly no, because in the game we can see a crashed plane, and there was additional one in real life that crashed in the forest. Of course not in American forest, everyone survived except the pilot, and the entire family of children and their mother got stuck in the Amazon forest. And it's more dangerous than the forests in America. They were later found and everything ended well. So to some extent, the story is not fictional. The developers decided to change the story in the game and simply added a new opportunity to free children in the game and kill wolves. So the story from 99 Nights in the Forest is half true. The rest is just a puzzle from what I said above. Next, why 99 Nights in the Forest? When we enter at the beginning, do we hear the sound of car and case? In fact, players enter the woods not in a crashed plane, but in a car. But we never see a car in the game. Perhaps the sound of the car from the game appeared at the beginning just for the hell of it. But what do you think? Write in the comments. By the way, have you even noticed that the game main bosses, the deer, ram, and the all never meet? Each of them wakes up at different times, and when one wakes up, the other is asleep. Someone says that the deer is very afraid of owl. For example, in the cutscene, as soon as the deer hears the owl, immediately leaves. Of course, this is just a game gimmick, but it says a lot about the main villain. The fact that he was an actually ordinary deer. And is still skittish, just trying to drive us out of the forest. So 99 Nights in the Forest is actually based on real events, but only for about 20% or 30%. The rest is all made up by developers. There is no place where the deer from the game lives. There is also a place in the United States called Appalachia, where the Skinwalker supposedly lives. Some say Wendigo lives here. I personally think that it's all scare tactic. So here was an interesting video came out. Leave your opinion in the comments. Don't be shy, I'll definitely read your opinion. Share my channel and subscribe, because my dream is 10,000 subscribers. It is easy to use, just subscribe, click the bell and like this video for promotion. Thank you very much for watching, good luck, see you in the next video.